What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Today we're talking about Aiden Moise Sarofsky. He's a young man that was working in the Senate. Ambitious young man, 24 years old, went to UC Berkeley, was working in Washington, D.C. at least for 2 years, right? On his way up to be somebody in the Democratic Party. Had a good job working for Senator Ben Cardin, Democrat out of Maryland. But the young man, he does a little bit too much, all right? In searching for content for this story, he is quite the troller, okay? This kid is, bent over, literally on his Twitter. Okay, he has, his sexuality is all out there. For a person that is working on the Hill, you would think that he wouldn't be doing all of that. But needless to say, he's working still on the left. Now, in 2020, he said he wanted Joe Biden to spit in his mouth on Twitter. That got him out of trouble. So he still continued to move past that. What happened was this guy goes into one of the Senate hearing rooms, Hart 216, which is a judiciary room. Okay. In the judiciary room, the guy is in there. Okay. This is the same place where they have commission hearings. James Comey, the former FBI director, gave a testimony on Donald Trump in there. This guy is getting his cheeks clapped in this particular place. It definitely must be him. They have photos of him in different positions, in the showers. Everybody knows this guy, right? There's not too many people that look like him that are there. And I'm pretty sure they have cameras inside of that office. So much so that the guy got fired. Now, he posted on LinkedIn, he posted this. While some of my actions in the past have shown poor judgment, I love my job and would never disrespect my workplace. Any attempts to characterize my actions otherwise are fabricated, and I will be exploring what legal options are available to me in these matters. I read this and I'm thinking to myself, what in the are you talking about? I had to make sure I read this like 10 times. What is he talking about? This kid literally was in the damn Senate room. You know us as black people, we afraid to even go up in there, even take anything. He is bouncing up and down on Johnson, recording it, letting some guy recording it. The guy puts the video out there to WhatsApp. Of course, they all know who he is because he's known for doing stuff like this. You get fired and you don't want to be accountable for anything. So you want to come in there and say that you would never disrespect your workplace. And it dawned on me, he doesn't feel that riding on somebody's Johnson there is disrespecting the workplace. He doesn't. Like, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't feel like what he's doing is wrong. I don't know if it's because of I don't want to get into all of that right now, but this is what we're talking about. We have people here, society has become so liberal, so left-leaning, that this guy doesn't want to take any accountability. And I really don't deal with a lot of American politics, but I gotta say, I see a lot of this stuff coming from Democrats. And then I see why Democratic cities are where they are, how they are. I was looking at some of the worst cities in America as far as dirty cities. Houston, Texas is up there. I'll tell you exactly why. Democratic cities are all terrible like that. I've been reporting on Dolton, Illinois. Sorry, I don't want y'all to correct me on that, right? Look at Tiffany Henyard. Look at Monique Owens out of East Point, Michigan, right outside of Detroit. All of this funny stuff, this silly stuff that doesn't make sense, no accountability. It all happens in democratic cities. You know, you see a lot of the complications surrounding the idea of immigration, and it's always these particular guys. And I'm sitting back and I wonder, okay, so why did he even think that this is even okay to do? Because these guys have no limits. The guy feels like bouncing up and down on John inside of a Senate office is not disrespecting the workplace. Then he says, not only that, I'm going to sue you if you are trying to attack me based on the fact that I did that in the workplace. And now he's trying to say people are attacking me for who I love and I mean, the guy is, I'm sorry, the guy doesn't make any sense. And when I think about not living in America, I mean, there's a lot of unaccountability in Africa too, don't get me wrong. But something like this, you can't make any light of it. Bro, you were out there basically getting pounded out. No clothes on, all right? The guy was in there taking pictures, literally. If you look at the blogs and the research, the guy is just in there taking pictures like he's a naked model or something. In the Senate, face clearly visible. They got side photos of you, bruh, everything. That is definitely you. It's you, okay? So how are you talking about you would never disrespect your workplace? I mean, and these are the guys that are gonna be the leaders of America in the future? Is this what's gonna happen? Because if that's the case, I wanna tell everybody right now, get the out of there now, okay? I don't know why he thought that was cool, that was interesting, that was something to be done, but man, you just destroyed your future forever. Your career in politics, whatever you want to do, done. It's over. It's never going to happen. So that's over with. Private sector, everybody's gonna look your name up on Google, see that you got your cheeks clapped there. Who wants to hire a guy like you, right? You might as well have a felony on your record. You went to UC Berkeley. Like, think about you going to the alumni thing. You know, what will they say about you? Mr. I got my cheeks clapped. Like, what do you say to this? What do you say to this? And it's like, bruh, you couldn't wait to, go home? You can't? Then I see that now they're pulling up all of these pictures and stuff of him. The guy is dressed very, I don't know what, the guy be doing some weird stuff like at certain parades and things like that. You know, he's really out there in the lifestyle, and basically he might face criminal charges. Now he's saying that he's the victim. He's saying he's the victim. Lock his unaccountable ass up. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up. Right? No accountability at all. What kind of buffoon is that? What is that? Now, before this happened, right? Jewish Congressman Max Miller, who was a former aide of Donald Trump, accused this guy of confronting him in Congress just days before this footage surfaced, claiming the aide screamed "Free Palestine" at him. So you're always, so what I'm gonna tell you what happened. The guy around and found out. He found out. Okay, you're trying to do whatever you want to do. You live in a world that doesn't exist. Now look at you, bro. And I'm telling you, these guys are going to continue to lead their own demise. Just dusty as hell. Like, how could you, completely dusty? Man, if you want to do that, do it at your own time. Do it at home. You want to go ahead, and it's still bad because you probably will still get fired anyway, because you should be filming porn anyway. You're a professional guy. Well, not anymore. You're broke. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do, serve the bell. We're out.